Welcome back, gamers, to the Super Metroid Map Randomizer Winter 2026 tournament. This is Game 2 of Ralex versus Tilimorf. Game 1 was a random objective seed. Tilly won in a pretty spectacular fashion. Game 2, we are going to have double suit. Joining me on commentary is Braithorn, and on tracking we've got Slam and Gorgons. Braithorn, how you doing, man?
Good, man. What an exciting race one. Just back and forth with the lead, and it's one of those things where it's like, you paid for the whole seat, but you only need the edge kind of thing, because it was pretty exciting there at the end. But double suit leads to some interesting logic usually, so I'm excited to see how that turns out. And we'll be seeing that here very shortly, because this race starts in 3, 2, 1, go! They are off.
Starting in Everest.
Yeah, maybe don't go left here. Well, of course, I forget. Double suit. They've got gravity.
You've got 4 doors to pick, but
look at this logic. It's like, oh, you got double suits. Okay, you get a heated room and you get Everest and a map right away for Brinstar. Let's see what we get.
2 majors.
Okay. Majors, yes, top of Everest, also to the right, just right here. And just gonna be brute forcing through to get grapple beam. I kind of like early grapple beam, honestly. It's kind of OP against smaller enemies, crabs, things like that. Can actually be helpful, other than just getting through specific areas and taking out Dragon quickly. So that's pretty neat.
Yeah, it's nice quality of life item, but it was pretty much required. I think it would have to be that high jump or space
to put this top item in logic here. Yeah.
Both runners having a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, I'm more used to using grapple here when I don't have a suit, honestly. Okay, we're gonna see this item right now, and it is Orb. Morph Ball for Ralex, and soon for Tilimorf right there. Again with, oh man, Tilimorf just having a good old time with that grapple beam. Okay,
Ooh, we've all been there.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes it just doesn't want to cooperate.
There we go. Okay, now Tilly gonna get Orb here, get Morph here, and move up and get those 2 items as well, a missile pack and an E-tank. With Ralex here grabbing a save left of Everest.
Like we saw another major on the right side of Brinstar through the gauntlet room.
Right.
No explosives to do that yet, but we might find like screw attack maybe, or probably just be PVs.
This is leading to another major right here. That is going to be that Ralex is heading towards right now, as you can see up there. Morph making that possible. This is a pretty fast start.
Not abnormal for double suit.
Yeah, double suit's fun. I like double suit.
It's nice that we're a little railroaded here, because usually in some of these season 3
bombs have been acquired.
Some of these season 3 multi-category game modes, because you start with so many items, like the entire world is open to you.
Right.
And that's how you end up in like a Nevdy Morph situation, where it's just like sometimes you can do so many things that you overlook a pretty easy, accessible area for other things. But
these game modes were probably my favorite thing about season 3, and I don't know if we're gonna keep calling them season 3 game modes, because I feel like these are going to be a staple of tournaments moving forward. They make for such good variation in the way that these seeds play out. And you kind of need that. You kind of need that factor to sort of keep things fresh, keep it from getting a little bit it's cool that you can find that one racer or another is better at a certain kind of category, you know.
Mm-hmm. Some people are more confident with the suitless movement. Some people are more comfortable doing the heat management.
Right.
Or majors.
Some people are more practiced at not missing the single X in bowling when that's an objective. You know, that's another thing.
I think we all struggle with that one.
Oh yeah. That's a universal problem. That's not a slight to Tilly right there. I've seen that happen a lot in this tournament when this mode comes up.
Interesting. I saw go ahead.
No, go ahead. After you.
I think I saw another X in Indiana Jones, but it's through we had key hunters, which we see Ralex going down. So I think the energy tank is the logic to get through this.
Yeah.
People don't have power bombs, but I think it's through this bottom door. Don't remember.
Yeah, it looks like it. Looks like that's Indiana Jones right there. Right.
Oh, grapple. We're gonna do intended strats.
Yeah.
Expert intended strats.
Wow. It's like when someone uses X-ray to look at like what an item is behind a shot block or something. And we're gonna see some bomb jumps here.
Back to Old Faithful.
Yeah.
Pretty,
this is one of those tech that is one of the most basic ones from just even just trying to sequence break vanilla Metroid when you're just trying to play the vanilla game, get ahead a little bit. Not even talking about a speedrunning tech. It's just one of those things that the randomizer will assume you have some skill at, even at like sort of the easier modes. So if you're wanting to get into Map Rando, something that you might want to practice at least just a little bit, get some familiarity with, and this is going to be that first super missile pack. I wish we'd gotten to see that intended grapple beam use, but neither one's going for that.
They both tried, but it's a weirdly non-trivial thing to execute for.
Yeah, actually quite difficult.
Is, supposedly the intended strategy.
I mean, look, you get morph bombs, and that's your can fly. That means that rooms like this are in logic after you get morph bombs.
Of course.
So it's really a choose your own adventure kind of thing.
Pretty linear start. It's like we're gonna grab this major. I wonder if either of them are gonna take the long walk all the way to the left side of Brinstar here. Gotta be careful about your health there, Alex. To grab that last major through I think it was Leodox, all the way on the west side. It probably depends on what we find through Gauntlet. It's a long
and Ralex
walk.
is heading to Gauntlet first here.
I believe the other way is power bomb blocked, so not much choice there.
Okay, just picking up some missiles here. Not a bad idea early game. Get those out of the way. And yeah, we're going to see that item here very shortly. Oh. Yeah, these things, even with double suits, will do 50 damage. Those key hunters are no joke. Red key hunters are vicious.
Ooh, Alex, be careful.
Oh, yeah, that stuff, double suits or not, it will melt your health. Oh,
Charge.
That's big. That could be big. We haven't seen a lot of ammo yet. And that detour for that major, you've already got Varia, so you're taking that away from the randomizer, because usually that's where it would put Varia. Somewhere like, okay, you want this, you're going to put in some effort for it, right? But that's what the whole thing about tricky item progression is. When you hear hard, tricky tournament, It is hard difficulty with tricky item progression. And you can't really complain about a tricky path to an important item when that's the whole point of it.
Yeah, I don't blame
And
either
also,
of these runners.
I missed calling out Charge Beam, but here you go. Charge Beam's been acquired. There you go. We got it. Okay. Can't say nothing. I was watching Tilly at the time. I knew it was coming too, but oh, that's not the intended path there. Ouch.
Gotta go up and around.
Looks like Charge Beam has been unacquired anyway. So
I think we still have it.
Yeah. This was right after Charge. Don't listen to me, trackers. You know,
just gotta walk all the way around to go through Botswoon Hallway. Very linear start. Curious to see if the world's gonna open up and gonna have some decisions to make, or if we're just gonna keep being led by the nose by the seed.
Yeah, it's fairly linear. I mean, up top there's an entrance to criteria up top as well, so could be heading for that instead.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly this other one was a one-way back to Bryn, so. And oddly synchronized right now. Not oddly, but actually makes a lot of sense with how linear this has been.
Just about to run apart.
Yeah, a little bit of a delay, a little bit behind on Tilimorf's side.
Oh, interesting. I don't know if either of them saw that. I certainly didn't. No, Tilly is pivoting.
Yeah.
Where was the other X in Brinstar? I didn't see that either.
Yeah, Ralex heading downward now here. And yep, it's going to be Crocomire. And that could explain Charge Beam.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I've said it a few times. I've seen more Croc required seeds since this tournament started than the entire time I've been watching and playing Map Rando for almost like a year and a half, 2 years.
Yeah.
It's been like a 2.5 month span. It's crazy how often this comes up.
I mean, look, the fans love it. All right, you can't deny it. It is. There's cutscenes and yada yada, but and a fake phase 2, but still, it's Croc. It's cool. Tilly here, I believe, heading over for that major.
Next finds the power bombs.
Okay, first power bomb pack. So yeah, logical Croc. We'll take it.
Yeah, I don't think I saw Tilimorf take the save in basement. So if this is nothing, yeah, they're gonna have to walk it back. And this is not the most fun room either direction to walk an item in and out of, especially like if you can get the manip, it's not too bad. But when you have to stop and grab this item, I don't know if they're practiced in a manip for this. Ooh. Okay.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
50 damage every time. Watch out.
Fine.
Yeah.
So we'll see what this is. Could be if it's speed, it's going to be a funny parallel to Last Seed, right?
Yeah. Yep. The mirror of Last Seed. And look at these escape rooms linked together. How about that?
Mm-hmm. This is going to give.
Now that you said that, I really want this to be speed. I want this to be speed. I kind of need that because Ralex could ignore it, and it could be.
Oh, he's going to ignore it for sure.
Yeah. And it is Spazer for the fans. Let's see if that is kept. I don't
know if Tilly has a revert. Tilly has no choice.
Okay, save early, save often, or else this happens to you. You're blessed by Spazer. Just trying not to get crucified by chat.
Nice. It was required Dragon to get out.
Yeah. I mean, you get grappled. It's fine. Enough health and grapple, and you're good to go.
Mm-hmm. Is quite comfortable, but Alex out to a pretty early lead with that. These are probably the worst thing Tilly could have seen there.
Yeah. Listen, Spazer fans, there's not enough copium in the world. That was not a good outcome for Tilly.
Okay.
All right. Fried shrimp on the menu there as Ralex takes down Dragon. And Tilimorf does sort of the walk of shame back from getting Spazer out there. Yeah, nice little gravity jump there to get out. And yeah, this is the path needed to take from Brinstar, considering the other one's a one-way. Going to green Brinstar shaft here. I do wonder why Ralex is ignoring. Oh, the map's right there. That's why. This could be Fantoon, and it is.
Oh my goodness.
There you go.
How many bosses are here?
I mean, Criteria is not the biggest area, kind of middling in that way, but
certainly big enough.
Spazer for game 3 is actually potentially not far off there. Spazer causing a game 3. I mean, look, this probably was about a 2.5 minute or 3 minute divergence here for Tilly. And Tilly can make up that time. Both of these runners are quick. Ooh, did you see that Doppler? Very solid.
It was very nice.
What was that, like 12 there? I didn't count them. And we're going to see Tilly now going for Croc.
Hopefully. I mean, there's nowhere really else to go.
Yep. Heading directly for Croc right now. I'm going to be heading down here in Wreck Ship Shaft. And poor old Crocmeyer did nothing wrong other than hoarding some power bombs. It's like, hey, high five. Nope. No high fives to be found here.
All right. Let's see what old Fantoon was hiding.
Okay, we have Ridley
Another
here.
boss.
And the green Brinstar shaft item is a major. So Ralex just beelining down there to see what that is.
There's a major in a sand pit and also in Precious Room behind Ridley.
Okay. And this is Speed Booster has been acquired. There it is. Speed. That means both of them are going to be getting speed. So not a repeat of last time. Mickey Mouse Room holding another major. Let's see what this one is. Ooh, Best Beam has been acquired. Wave Beam for Ralex here. And it's oh so nice, oh so purple, and shoots through oh so many things. Actually, Wanderer, I think that W stands for Wanderer is wrong. That's double W. Quadruple U?
Scholars have to find out.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I'm the one. I am the one here on the microphone on the internet. That does make me inherently correct. So,
true.
There's that. Okay,
if you're louder, you're more right.
Ralex coming into into Aqueduct here, and it's just a health item and a pack of missiles. But there are surrounding majors here, and also still need for that. This right here is enough health now to take the rainbow beam. I do wonder sometimes why some runners will skip like missile packs that are just handed to you. I personally like having extra. Could help avoid having to farm now and then. Ooh, luxury has been acquired. Ralex getting spring ball there. Likely not needed here with gravity, speed, other things, but yeah, nice to have. Definitely nice to have for movement.
So the thing I wanted to, something I just wanted to point out, Ralex made it into criteria here at 13 minutes 30 seconds. Tilly is getting into it at 18:45, 19. So that's a pretty. That detour was pretty substantial.
Yeah. Say the first time again for me. Sorry about that.
13:30.
Wow.
Yeah, it's about 5 minutes almost 6.
Ooh. Yeesh. I was pretty far off with my estimation there. That's a big old difference. Tilly's got a lot of work to do here, or Ralex needs to make a pretty big blunder for a for us to have no game 3.
Yeah, we need Tilly needs Kraid to be somewhere real isolated that Ralex is just not gonna go to.
Welcome, SpeedGaming.
It was ice in the sand pit.
Welcome, SpeedGaming 2. This is round 2 between Ralex and Tilimorf. With Tilimorf having taken round 1, this is a double suit seed in this map rando tournament. This is the silver bracket single elimination round here. So one of these racers will continue on and the other won't. So wait, ice was in the pit? Okay.
Well, yeah, ice was in the sand pit.
Okay, did not grab it, I guess. Reset.
Yeah, I would have expected Alex to grab it on his way to Ridley. If it's free like that, yeah. He's got speed, so he's pretty comfortable with everything else.
Okay. So Ralex got ice and then reset, or saw ice and then reset?
Yeah, he dropped into the sand pit, saw ice, and immediately reset.
Got it. Okay. Tilimorf taking on Fantoon now, as Ralex has ventured into Norfair, grabbed a save right there as well. I'll say this: I feel like Ralex has better save practices, and that has at times been paying off. Mm-hmm. Whereas Tilimorf could have cut about half of that time loss from Spazer with a convenient save. Now we're going to see this Norfair map. Mother Brain major. 2 majors at the bottom there. So 3 total with a Meridia entrance top left. We have yet to see Kraid, I believe. So still 1 boss missing.
Alex is heading down instead of going straight to M, so he's going to check this major, it looks like. Still looking for stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
He wants to go back to kill Ridley before venturing into Meridia?
Could do it if this. Okay. X-ray suit has been acquired. It's a suit for round 2. It's a suit this time. In case you didn't know that. That is how that works.
Good.
So now it's a triple suit seed.
Ow. Hypersuit.
Some missiles and supers here for Ralex. Even with charge, of course, a lot of boss fights will be quicker with a healthy number of supers.
Yep. Chat points out that Spazer might actually be. I guess the beam damage would have been the same for both if Ralex had picked up ice and then chosen to fight Ridley. So if Tilly does opt to fight Ridley right here, that is probably just a better routing, because Ralex has to walk back into criteria here to kill Ridley, no matter where Kraid is. So if Tilly does this now, that is going to make up some significant time.
And I think that's what's happening, because Nice Beam has been acquired. So I think that's the call right there.
I don't think Tilly has a wave. I don't see them go into Mickey Mouse. But yeah, it looks like they are going to fight Ridley.
Yep. This could be absolutely massive. I'm just a little concerned because Ridley can be the most unpredictable boss here in Super Metroid. And I don't know the last time Tilly saved.
Tilly just saved by Precious Room right after they got Spring Ball.
Good, good, good. Okay. And Plasma Beam has been acquired. That could be huge. That could be huge for that, making for a much quicker Ridley fight. Oh,
it is
boy.
A huge damage increase for sure. Still, I don't know if it mitigates the walk back that Ralex is going to have to do.
Yeah, it's not as much. It's not as much of a time save in terms of just Ridley, but overall, things like Mother Brain fight, things like that, it could mean a significant time save there. However, even if you find, I mean, Ralex did, I guess, reset from X-Ray. You don't have Dragon to fight anymore. You don't have Fantoon to fight anymore. The two bosses that you can microwave. So,
yep.
Yeah, that does, it's really a toss-up here.
Yeah, I like this. You get the DPS for Ridley, you immediately turn around.
Yeah. And that looks like that's what Ralex is doing here. Welcome, SpeedGaming 3. Thanks for rating in. What you're seeing here is race number 2 of a best of 3 between Ralex and Tilimorf in this Super Metroid Map Rando tournament. This is a silver bracket race, meaning it is single elimination. And one of these racers will be continuing on and the other will be doing not that. So, pretty important race for both of them here. And yeah, Tilimorf's still fighting off Ridley here. Plenty of health though.
Slow fight. Yeah. Very clean fight though.
Yeah. Oh, Tilly's got great practice at fighting Ridley here. The manips are good, getting those pogos. But we might see Ralex beat Ridley first. Ridley did turn into Redley, and that might mean this fight is over for Tilly.
Ralex is almost done.
Yeah.
I think still has a few shots.
Is done. That's crazy.
Oh, dear.
That's what I'm saying. That plasma find is huge. It is huge.
Yeah.
I am surprised that Ralex did not check Turian for Kraid. Unless we missed them seeing Kraid somewhere else. I don't think so.
I respect the immediately turning around to come and kill Ridley as soon as you have the resources to do so.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
because this way you don't have to go through
the resources to do it, but chose not to. I think getting plasma just got rid of the excuse to not do it.
Do so efficiently, I guess I should say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
they're close.
If you have to, you kill Kraid and what was it, like Torian, I think was on the other side of Meridia, and then walk all the way back. You have to traverse through 2 zones to fight Ridley, whereas turning around as soon as you got plasma, you only really have to go through the 1. So
basically, Ralex lost that big lead there from Tilly getting Spazer. Potentially. It wasn't 6 minutes. But
yeah, he still has better damage. It's not a significant amount of damage, assuming Tilimorf finds the plasma. Yeah, Tilly does have just overall lower resources.
Yeah, 5 supers means that plasma is actually pretty needed here.
Mm-hmm.
The information on Ralex's side is also pivotal too. There's maps that Ralex does not have to go out of the way to get now. So info is priceless in these races.
Yeah, even on boss count, but Ralex definitely does have a substantial positioning lead in the seed.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a good one. This is a really good race here. Yeah, there we saw the momentary oh, I forgot I have spring ball kind of moment there for Ralex. That has happened a lot. Spring ball and morph bombs, the two items that are always forgotten there. Now, there we go. Tilly seeing that map, finding Mother Brain, seeing Meridia, which it's an interesting layout for Meridia, having entrances on two sides of Norfair, pretty spaced apart. But yeah, Meridia does have an interesting layout. And it looks like Tilly is heading left for... Ooh, got the full halfy. Nice, nice.
Lovely reverse halfy.
Full halfy. Yes, yes. Well, that it was reverse. But yeah, well done there. Gets into Meridia here and sees that the map is... Oops, it's on the other side. Now the question here is, do you go back to Norfair where you know the route through it, or do you just try to power through and just go through Meridia?
Looks like we're going to be doing a bit of blind traversal. Which, yeah, I don't hate. You're likely to find items along the way.
Yeah, we know
Ralex.
that it worked out for Ralex there.
Mm-hmm.
Who now gets
Yeah, it makes sense to stay.
And finds Kraid right there. Oh, boy. Oh, that's huge for Ralex. That is potentially... That's our game 3 right there, potentially. That's a big deal. Okay, cannot get the quick kill unless Ralex can get those that missile only quick kill. Unless you can do it with a couple supers and missiles. I've never really seen a mix. It's usually one or the other. Okay. Prom DLC it is. That's it. One charge shot with that full beam combo, and Kraid goes bye-bye. Yeah, that Kraid location was a big deal. That's just yep, that's a green light to go and finish off this race, ushering us into a potential race 3. Man, this shaped up to be a really good one. And neither, I mean, look at this. We're at 31 minutes and 34 seconds. And it is go mode. Time to finish this thing off for Ralex. What a quick race.
Mm-hmm. Not unsurprising for double suit.
Quick question. Where was the ship? Have we seen that yet?
I don't think so, but we also haven't seen Rex ship. I think that's the only zone we haven't seen, right?
Yeah, that's the only one we haven't seen.
Probably there. Here's a question. Did anybody see a Rex ship connector?
Yeah, where's that?
Probably in Torian. I didn't see... I don't think any of the zones have been like hubs, right?
We'll have to see when... The thing is, when either of these runners sees Kraid right there, they're like, okay, closing the map immediately. And yeah, I get it. I get it. But yeah, we need this info.
Probably like top left of Torian or something.
Yeah.
We'll see once Ralex starts scanning the map before escape.
It's hardly a blind escape when you have only one area that hasn't been discovered, and that area is the smallest one in the game. So yeah, Gorgons, that's what I'm talking about right there. It's the smallest area in the game. It's the only one that's been unexplored. We know Tilly's not going to go and check Rex ship after seeing the last objective right there for the taking. Yeah. Now, interestingly, Tilly did not get plasma, did not pick up plasma. So this is going to be a quick fight for Ralex. Not so much for Tilly. There we go. Get your guesses in, everyone. It's a mystery. It's a secret to everyone where the ship is exactly. So I'm going to say 155. 155 is what I'm saying.
I'm gonna go with my old faithful of 210.
Oh, is that the old faithful?
210,
All right.
210 doesn't steer me wrong, except for every time that it does.
Right. Okay, I got you. Let's see if Tilly can get the quick kill here. Definitely has the ammo for it. So everybody with me, if you will. Everybody say, hi, Kraid. And everybody say, bye, Kraid. Waving bye. There we go. Thank you, Gorgons. You do count for everybody in this one. And that's going to be it. Ralex, Wreck Ship is right there, too. It's really not far. So it's not a huge trek to get there. This is not going to be a crazy blind escape unless it's, the seed capitalized on every... Oh, 210.
Old faithful.
And you
Never
get the
steered me
metaphorical
wrong.
cookie. That is crazy. Congrats to Horse Girl Esports on that guess. I don't even think that was a guess. That was just faith right there. That's what that was. That was fantastic.
I willed that into existence.
Yeah. Now let's see. Did anybody else get 210?
Nice short charge.
Anybody else get 210? I am checking this right now. Yeah, no, it looks like it was just you. All right. You don't have to share the cookie. There you go. Right, well, except that's 1 second off, unfortunately. So,
I'll split it with you all.
The cost of a meme.
I'll split it.
Okay.
I swear that gap is impossible to jump into.
Yeah. It is. I don't care how many years I've been playing this game. I still have to be... Okay, was it here? Right there? Single tile spaces to jump through are already difficult enough when you can see them. Yeah. There's some bonking that happens for sure. Ralex,
the ship probably right through this door. How much time we have left?
Yeah.
Maybe one room away.
Yeah, the hard logic setting is somewhat... There it is. It's right there. Okay, your winner for round 2 of this best of 3 is Ralex. GG's to both racers. Fantastic job. And of course, Tilly just starting in on Mother Brain 2. I don't know. Do you think Tilly's going to finish this out?
Yeah, it seems like it.
Yeah.
Very, very, very good time of 37 flat on the race time for Ralex.
Man. Ralex absolutely decimated this race. Every move was correct. Like, everything was right in line with what should have been done. And the only thing that you might want to like question is, okay, why didn't you take out Ridley right away? But guess what? Plasma was right around the corner.
Was the correct move for sure.
Yeah, it led to a super quick Mother Brain fight. It was absolutely textbook from Ralex, and it paid off here. That absolutely paid off, because Ralex playing by textbook in round 1 and going back to get speed turned out to be the wrong move. Sometimes playing it right is wrong when it comes to these map randos.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
make all the right decisions and still be punished for it. That's just kind of how it shakes out sometimes.
That just kind of goes to show you that you can cast aspersions on some of these items, saying, plasma is just a luxury item or whatever. But no, sometimes it is actually pivotal in how these races turn out. So we're just gonna be... I feel like we're just gonna be here, just watching Tilimorf knock out this escape here. And yeah, it's not a long one, regardless of the time needed or the time granted. Over under Ralex map time 120, says D Rocky. I guess that'll remain to be seen. I feel like it's maybe
I think it's over.
I'll say 135. 135.
I think I saw. I feel like I saw him checking the map a lot in the early game, a lot more than usual. But we'll see.
Okay, I'll say over instead of giving an actual time. Oh, hey, good. Look, Tilly got to use Speed Booster through Frog Speedway. How about that?
Nice.
No, there was not a lot of lingering on these maps, so yeah, both runners absolutely playing very efficiently. And pause menu 118.
Wow.
Zell2can called it there. But wow, D Rocky, super close to just straight up pinpointing map pause menu time.
That's so impressive to me.
It is. It's a very good pause menu time.
I have to look at the maps for so long before I can process all the information. Just that is a skill that is very clearly honed, and I have a lot of respect for that.
Yeah, and sometimes it doesn't pay off, but here it absolutely did. No overlookies this time. And although that did not happen to Ralex before, that was Tilimorf with bowling last time. But yeah, no, absolutely fantastic run from both runners. And of course, we know that Tilimorf is right around the corner from finishing out this round. And yeah, whenever you're finishing out Mother Brain 2 and just waiting for that rainbow beam and your opponent hits a dot done, you just want to finish it out. You want to finish out the race. And there it is. GG's to Tilimorf for finishing that out. That's going to be both of our runners now are going to be taking a quick break and setting up round number 3. So I hope y'all are excited for it, and we'll stick around because this is going to be an epic conclusion to this best of 3.